What's up YouTube, this is Joe from Zephyr War Games, and I'm bringing to you guys another 2-card combo using the Diviner package in Synchrons that ends on 3 Omni negates, as well as uses less bricks in your deck, which overall to me personally sounds pretty fantastic. And all it takes is a Diviner and a way to distribute it off. Either can be Starlight Junction, Stardust Synchron, or Stardust Illumination, and it gets you the full board, which is absolutely brilliant. So before I get to this, if you enjoy this, give us a like and subscribe down below. Ding that notification bell, because obviously if you enjoy a person's content here on YouTube, you don't want to miss out on that content, and that notification bell helps prevent that, and all of that is greatly appreciated, and we thank you guys so much for doing so. So with all that said and done, let's get into this Stardust Synchron Diviner combo. So again, all it takes is Diviner of Herald plus one of the 3 cards that I mentioned earlier. I'm going to use Starlight Junction as the example of choice. So first off, you're going to normal summon your Diviner as always. You're going to send a level 4 fairy from your deck to graveyard or extra deck, or you're just going to send a fairy from extra deck or deck to graveyard. I'm going to use obviously the Herald of Arclight, because Herald of Arclight gets you a targeting negate, which is very nice in the forms of Solaris the Ancient and Ascended. So Divine is now level 6, doesn't really matter at all. We're going to activate our Starlight Junction, and we'll use this effect to sack off the Diviner and summon from our deck a Synchron monster of a different level. So we're going to summon off our Stardust Synchron. You get 2 chain links, Diviner as well as Stardust. So Diviner is going to give us our Ava, and our Stardust is going to get us our Arrive in Light. From here, we're going to then synchro these off, and we're going to go into Junk Speeder. Junk Speeder, Chainlink 1, Ava, Chainlink 2. Ava is going to banish the Diviner and the Herald, and it's going to add us another Herald, being the Herald of Orange Light, and another Diviner of Herald. And then the Starlight Junction is going to summon Junk Synchron, Cyber Synchron, and Stardust Synchron. From here, we're going to activate the Arrive in Light, and we're going to stack on top of our deck obviously the Wish Converging Dragon. From here, we're going to use Junk Synchron to tune with our Junk Speeder and make our Chaos Ruler, and we're not going to use this effect. Obviously in a normal scenario you'd probably use this effect maybe if you feel like your hand can supervise elsewhere, but in this particular combo we're not going to use the Chaos Ruler's effect to excavate. We're merely using him as the fact that he is a dragon that's level 8 that can revive itself, which is very, very handy for this combo. We are going to activate the Arrive in Light though to draw, and it's Wish Converging, which then summons itself, as well as a dragon level 1 from our deck. Here is Baby Mud Dragon. So we're not actually having to use the Brotor. So the fact that this combo eliminates Brotor, which means we're not using the 2 Chaos Dragons, that's 3 less bricks in your deck, and you're still getting 3 Omni negates. Fantastic. From here, we're going to use Cyber Synchron's effect to double Wish Converging Wills to a level 2. From here, we're going to then tune the Cyber Synchron and the Chaos Ruler. And I'm going to make our Hot Red Dragon Archwinged Abyss. From here, we're then going to use our Wish Converging Wills and our Hot Red Abyss. And we're going to make our Shooting Majestic Star Dragon being level 11. So 9 plus 2 is 11. Fantastic. From here, we're going to use our Stardust Synchron and Baby Mud Dragon, and we're going to synchro summon into Garden Rose Maiden. From here, we can activate the Arrive in Light to summon a tuner from our hand. So from here, it could either be Herald of the Orange Light or Diviner of Herald. I'm going to summon Diviner of Herald. Obviously, we're not going to use her effect. From here, we're going to use the Chaos Ruler's effect, Engrave, to banish a light and dark. Here is going to be Baby Mud and our Wish Converging Wills. And we're going to summon back out our Chaos Ruler. From here we're going to use the Chaos Ruler, who banishes himself, with the Diviner of Herald being a level 2, and we're going to make the Baroness de Fleur. Obviously I haven't got mine yet in the post, I'm still waiting for it, but the fact, as you can see, is obviously thanks to Alan Mac 95 as always for your proxies, 1 tuner and 1 or more non-tuners, and it's a level 10, which is brilliant. And once per turn you can target card in the field, destroy it, and once while this card is face up in the field, when a card or effect is activated, quick effect, you can negate the activation if you destroy it. So it is a omni negate. So we're going to synchro summon into that. From here we're going to tribute off our Garden Rose Maiden to put her in the graveyard. I believe it has to be banished from graveyard. Yep. And we're going to summon back our starter synchron. He is literally going to sit there and be pretty and do nothing, because the whole point is to get the Garden Rose Maiden into grave. So from here you can banish the Garden Rose Maiden and use her effect to summon a dragon synchro from our graveyard, aka our Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss. And that's literally, guys, the combo. Obviously there's another way you can do it to make it more budget if you really wished. If you don't have Baroness de Fleur and you want to do this combo now but you have everything else, instead of making the Baroness, instead of even reviving your Chaos Ruler, if I rewind, so everything is here, this is in play, that's in the grave, that's in play. So your Chaos Ruler can literally sit there in grave, because once you make this, you summon your Diviner, you can synchro your Diviner off, and I haven't got one on me, I do actually. You can make an FA Dawn Dragster, and then you can banish your Herald, your Garden Rose, and summon out a Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss. So you can do this as well. Takes no less bricks in your deck, which is absolutely fantastic, and you still get, if you don't have Baroness, so the more budget variant, if you could say that, since you have to play Diviners, Omni negate and an Omni negate and a spell and trap negate. But if you do have Baroness, you can literally swap out spell and trap negate for another Omni negate, and it's brilliant. You still have a Herald of Orange Light in hand, so if you did have another fairy in hand, you still have another monster negate, and if you also still have a targeting negate, so you have 4 guaranteed negates plus a 5th optional one if your hand still has another fairy. I think all of this is brilliant, nice and playable, takes less bricks, so it really helps optimize your deck's consistency. For the fact that literally for taking those 3 bricks out, I was able, and there's something else, I was able to fit in the Ascator package, which really helps the consistency of the deck, because it helps you get to your lovely Diviner being a light monster. But guys, that's the combo. I hope you all enjoyed it. Leave your comments down below what you think of this combo. I think it's really good personally in terms of testing. It really just does help the consistency out a bit and makes you less worried about having to get a good excavate off the Chaos Ruler, because as you saw, the entire combo didn't even use it. So there is that. As always, like, comment and subscribe. Till next time, as always, stay safe and happy dueling.